Ito naman, alam naman natin, Jules, na mahalaga talaga ang electrical, fire, and property safety. Kaya naman napakaswerte natin ngayong umaga dahil may mga makakausap tayo ng mga electrical engineer. At nalaman ko na this month din pala is Electrical Safety Month. At para dyan, may makakasama po tayo from Institute of Integrated Electrical Engineer na si Engineer Paul Leoncio, ang chairman ng Institute of Integrated Electrical Engineer, and Engineer Rodolfo Reñola. Good morning.
Morning po.
Good morning po. Okay, so before po natin pag-usapan yung Electrical Safety Month, siguro po bigyan niyo rin po kami ng idea kung ano po yung Institute of Integrated Electrical Engineer Association or your group.
Okay, ang Institute of Electrical Engineers of the Philippines is the recognized accredited professional organization of the Philippine professional.
Okay.
So we are a composition of all electrical practitioners in the Philippines. Most of these
All,
are
sir, all.
all over the Philippines. Yeah.
Okay.
So we are about 45,000 practicing licensed engineers. So all of us are licensed engineers. So we are the one responsible for electrical design, construction, installation, and anything about electrical engineering or electrical work in the country.
Alright. Kay Engineer Paul naman po, no? Nabanggit na po Hapiao yung mga activities na ginagawa ng association nyo. Pero paliwigin pa po natin, ano-ano po yung mga mandates, yung mga tasks po na ginagawa ng grupo ninyo?
Bali, last May 6, meron kami, last May 15, we have a Unity Walk sa Araneta Center. Then, May 19, yesterday, Barangay Impo Drive along Barangay Tandansora. And also, this week, kasama rin po kami sa Brigada Eskwela for the inspection ng electrical ng mga public school. And on May 23, we have the on Cebu naman ang activity namin.
Ito yung mga activities for the Electrical Safety Month.
For the
Yes.
month.
Tama
for the
po
month
ba?
of May.
Okay, so bakit nga po ba sa tingin niyo May ang Electrical Safety Month?
Well, 3 years ago, the President, no less than
Yes.
the President of the Philippines, proclaimed under Proclamation 193 that every May, month of May of the year, is Electrical Safety Month. Now, yung question mo, bakit May? Actually, ako rin medyo bakit May? Siguro, during, when we did some research, we found out that in other there are also some activities on electrical during the month of May. So, siguro, yun ang naging basis by the President to declare yung month of May. Tsaka siguro, with our suggestion na rin siguro.
Alright.
So, maganda rin na May, medyo summer yan. So, fires are usually happening during this summer month. So, tama lang sigurong itaon doon.
Okay. Ka-Engineer Paul, nabanggit po kanina ni Engineer Rodolfo na lahat ng electrical engineer sa buong Pilipinas ay kasapi dito sa inyong grupo. So ano po ba yung nagmamandate sa kanila na sumali dito sa group na to?
Under the Philippine Professional Regulation, yung ating PRC, you cannot practice electrical engineering unless you are licensed. Now, before you can get naman your licensed practitioner, you should be a member of the authorized organization by PRC also, or accredited professional organization, which is for electrical engineers. It is the Institute of Integrated Electrical Engineers. Some other profession like the mechanical, the civil, they have their own organization. So we are mandated to be a member of that organization. So you see, what I mentioned about 35,000 or more practitioners, these are the practicing electrical engineers in the Philippines right now.
Okay, so sa sa inyo pong grupo, ilan na po ba ang mga clubs or members po na active na members?
Well, active siguro kasi ito sinasabi namin, yung kine-claim namin na 35,000, this is, yun naka-registered. But, some went abroad, some have already, hindi na namin na-monitor yun, yung mga, they pass away. So, ang active siguro, I can say mga 4,000 to 5,000.
Wow.
And this is, that's why we are going, as mentioned by Rod, we are going to Cebu this weekend to have our mid-year convention
Right.
of all electrical
Alright. Ngayon naman, Carla, dumako na tayo dun sa pinaka-usapin natin, syempre, itong electrical, fire, and property safety. Kay Engineer Rod naman po tayo. Ano po ba itong safety protection awareness na gusto nyo pong ikalat, syempre, sa lahat?
Okay. Yung safety, we have 5 in our flyers. We have 5.
Ito na yun.
This is in our study po, together with the Bureau of Fire Protection and Bureau of Product Standard. Ito po yung 5 na sisimulan. So itong number 1 is octopus connections.
Nako.
Number 2 for the electrical safety is child play. Dapat po we have to babantayan po natin yung mga ating mga mga
Bata,
young,
yes.
mga bata. Then number 3 is the overheating of electric fans. Ito ang karamihan.
ngayon,
from
no?
the
Summer.
fire.
Yeah,
Oo. Yan ang maging problema. Then improper use of electrical devices, which kasama na rito yung sa during Christmas light, during Christmas holiday, and old wiring improper.
Ayan.
Alright.
Yeah.
Ayan, no, so actually, Carla, parang guilty kami sa lahat dito.
Actually, lalo na ngayong
Yes, yes.
summer,
Yes, yes.
parang wala pong tigil yung electric fan saka yung
Oo naman,
aircon.
sa init talaga eh.
Guilty
Ito,
as
yung
charged.
octopus connection, di ba?
That's right.
Paramihan ng mga appliances, mga
Totoo
gadgets
yan.
ngayon. Tapos, child's play. Wala ng mga
Wala
bata
rin
sa
na
amin.
rin
Pero
sa
sa
mga
mga boss
bata.
natin, di ba? Mga curious lahat ng mga kabataan ngayon eh. Tapos ito nga, yung
Ito,
overheating electric fan. Okay.
So siguro na lang, ano po, electrical safety tips po na mabibigay natin sa mga boss natin, no? Para maiwasan itong mga magantong klaseng problema po.
Well, actually, itong flyers na to, we have been producing this for several thousands.
Actually,
and we've been
very helpful
distributing it in different, nagpunta kami sa mga malls, sa mga churches and community to give this as free as a guide to our citizen on how to avoid electrical accidents. Which hindi lang fire pati accident eh. Kasi yung fire is of course you burn the house. Pero dito pati yung accident ng kamukha yung mga bata na naglalaro ng electric plug, and so on and so forth. So our campaign is really total advocacy on
talaga siya.
electrical safety.
Meron po bang mga nag-udyok before or may certain incidents po ba kaya nyo sinulong to? At yearly na po ba ginagawa to, sir?
Yes, this became yearly dahil based on our study and record also from the Bureau of Fire, it is claimed that 35 or 38% of the fires that happens in the country are caused by electrical. So kami, being electrical professional, we found it a parang advocacy, parang obligation sa na we have to campaign because we are the organization or the profession that understands about electrical. So
kayo
kami
talaga eksperto
na nag-initiate. So all year round, this is an advocacy of the institute to campaign and advocate electrical safety.
Okay.
Ito naman, engineer, no? Dahil nalalapit na nga po ang pasukan sa June 2 na po, paano naman po ba makakatulong itong Electrical Safety Month sa pasukan?
Yeah,
Brigada.
yun nga, merong brigada eskwela which ginagawa namin ngayon this week.
So magpa-participate din po kayo sa Brigada Eskwela?
Opo,
Department of
meron
Ed.
participate in Metro Manila, also in Visayas and Mindanao. This is a nationwide campaign po namin. Not only here
So
in
i-check
Metro
nyo po yung mga...
Yeah, part of the job is to provide some assistance
Yes.
and consultancy free to our public schools
right.
on how to prevent electrical problem or shocks because nagpupunta kami dyan and inspect their facilities to make sure that this is safe for our students.
Right.
Ngayon naman, Carla, palawigin ba natin usapin tungkol doon sa mga activities na syempre gaganapin dito sa electrical, fire, and property safety. So ano po ba, sir, may lineup of activities ba kayo? And even after that, paano nyo po mas na-ensure na pagpapatuloy yung advocacy nyo hinggil dito?
Actually, as I mentioned earlier, this is a year-long campaign. It's all only happened, we have emphasis on May because of the proclamation.
Okay.
But it doesn't mean after May, hindi na kami magka-campaign. But this is a continuing. That's why We have actually 73 chapters around the
73.
Philippines. So these are where our members are all connected through our chapter. So through our communication with them, modern na, may internet, may
Sure.
and the rest, we can communicate with them and advise them and tell them about our activities for the whole year.
Sir, nabanggit niyo yung social media aspect, no? Kamusta naman po yung pagpapalawig ng kampanya gamit yung social media? Kasi lalo na ngayon karamihan ng mga smartphones pa lang, nandun na agad lahat eh.
Actually, I just received a Facebook ba to?
Wow. So, meron po kayong
may nanonood
page.
na sa mga members namin and
Nice.
asking us and giving us support on this interview na. And they are all supporting our advocacy on electrical
That's
safety.
right. Maganda.
Actually, hindi lang kami. We would like to coordinate and work with other organizations like the Rotary Clubs.
Okay.
And do some projects with them. Because our campaign is not only for our own profession, but this is a community-wide and
That's
service
right. That's right.
service to the community. Other organization that would like to partner with us,
Pwede,
we are
open
very
naman
much
po
welcome.
kayo. And maganda yan.
In addition, dun sa Brigada Eskwela is a nation one year round because in Quezon City alone we have 48,000 public schools, so marami po yan tuloy-tuloy. And also dito sa advocacy namin, we noticed from Bureau of Fire Protection there's a reduction of fire report from 2012
Wow.
to 2013. In 1 year may reduction sa percentage. Siguro sa tulong na rin po ng mga...
Actually, yun ang magandang because when we started this campaign, as I mentioned earlier, the percentage of electrical cost of electrical cost on fire is mga 38 Sa ngayon, it has been reported by no less than the Bureau of Fire. For this year, 2013, yung nakaraan, bumaba ng 2 percentage point. So, actually, for us, that is already a big achievement.
Yeah.
Ang talagang campaign namin is to bring this lower.
Oo, at
Kasi
least, diba, may
if
nakikita
the
po.
cost of fire, especially on electrical, goes down, then that means our advocacy is working.
And maganda po sa advocacy yung to, may mga iba pong organisasyon na katulong kayo dito
Yes,
para po,
yeah.
alam niyo po, at least maiwasan po natin ito. Kanina nga binabasa ko itong kanilang flyers at meron silang rule of thumb nga. Sabi nga nila na kung hindi naman po natin ginagamit yung mga bagay na hindi natin kailangan, like for example, ikaw pag nagcha-charge ka, di ba minsan nag-overcharge ka. So dapat sine-check mo yun para at least makaiwas tayo sa mga
Yung
aksidente.
gadget masisira din.
Yes. Talagang it's really better
Ang
safe
gusto kong
than
dagdag
sorry.
dyan, Carla, kung hindi ginagamit ang mga electrical appliances sa bahay, please unplug them. Kasi ugali na natin, electric fan, TV, and sometimes toaster. Naka-off nga doon sa pero to
Nakasaksak,
pull it out
yes.
from the plug is a better practice.
Alright. Okay, siguro sir, sa pagpanayan po natin ngayon, mensahe po sa ating mga boss para po siyempre, lalo mapaigting yung kaalaman nila hinggil dito sa kampanyang ito.
That's right.
Sa ating po mga kababayan all over the Philippines, siguro to, mag-ingat po tayo sa paggamit ng kuryente. We all know that electricity is a important factor in our daily living.
I know. Yes,
Importante yan Hindi tayo makakaano. Ngayon, in spite of its importance and advantage, there is also some risks and dangers. So, just be careful, follow our tips. Then I expect that all of us will be by safety, life.
How about you, engineer?
Okay.
Same lang din. Ayan. Again, di ba, napakasimple lang. Sumunod lang tayo. And sana talaga itong inyong flyers po, maipamigay sa buong
Yes,
Pilipinas
yes.
para at least magkaroon din po ng idea at matuto rin po ang ating mga kababayan. Again, that is Engineer the Chairman of Institute of Integrated Electrical Engineers and Engineer Rodolfo Reñola. Good morning. Maraming
Thank you so much.
salamat.
Salamat. Gandang umaga.
Alright.